Still with us now, we have criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor David Bruno once again. David, strategically, what went into this decision for these defendants to stand trial for a second time?
Well, look, I see why they wanted to be in federal prison for sure. I mean, let's talk about the differences here. First of all, the federal crimes that are actually prosecuted by the federal government are typically white-collar crimes, as opposed to the state crimes that are lower-level street-type crimes. So the types of individuals in the various different prisons, federal versus state, are very different. And then also, the benefits in federal prison are much better than state as well, depending on the level of security that you have in federal prisons. I mean, as low as camps, minimum securities up to maximum securities, even maximum securities are better than state prisons because of the benefits, the freedom to go about the campuses and et cetera, right? So that's what they wanted. They wanted to go in there and try to get some deal that would benefit them as to where they would be for 30 years, which is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned as a practitioner in the federal courts and state courts. So why did they pull it back? Well, what are they not getting? They're not getting that benefit. They still have appeal rights on the state court side too. So it's not like, although they have a life sentence without parole in the state side, one may think, why are they going to trial twice? Well, it's because they still have appeal rights. And if that state court case gets reversed, and then they go in and plead guilty on the federal side, well, that federal sentence remains despite the reversal on the state court side. So that's why I would imagine they wanted to be in federal prison. And when that was taken away from them by the judge, that is why they are continuing to go about their constitutional rights to trial, because of their appeal rights they have still in the state court.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Also, some very strong reaction from Ahmaud Arbery's family. We at CourtTV got a chance to speak to Ms. Thea Brooks, his aunt. Let's listen.
The evidence of the hate was withheld during the state trial due to the fact that they had pending federal charges. So we weren't actually able to get the whole picture of how this case surrounded hate, which we already knew in our minds, but to see how the prosecutors and the GBIs and police department put together their form of what they thought and why they thought it was a hate crime. And now that the federal had taken over, that was going to be the actual time that all the evidence that they withheld from us during state was going to be presented, so that this would actually be such a bigger picture and such clearer picture for everyone to see how we got to the federal hate crime charges.
Yeah, and of course, we will continue to follow the latest developments surrounding the justice process for Ahmaud Arbery's killing here on CourtTV. Also ahead this evening.